Hello and welcome to today's episode. I'm so excited to be diving in. Oh my gosh, I hope you're ready. Please make sure you've got pen and paper or your notes or your iPad or whatever it is you need to hand, because today is all about transformation. Now, if you are running your business or you are trying to reach a goal and all you keep getting is the same stories, the same blocks, the same mindset issues, the same overwhelming beliefs and emotions, it's time for transformation. Oh my goodness, it is so time for transformation. And today I'm going to help you achieve that. So there's a few things that happen in life when you are trying to reach a level of abundance. And one of the main things that you will feel is resistance. Resistance stops you from doing what you want to do. And it can affect you on two different layers. It can impact your beliefs by what you think and what you feel. But it happens on the conscious and the unconscious. Now, the conscious ways that you self-sabotage and you resist success are easier to overcome than the subconscious. The subconscious will leave you feeling stressed, confused, angry, and frustrated in just so many different ways, because you'll be sitting there going, well, I've ticked all these boxes. I've done everything everybody's asked me to do. I'm not moving forward. I'm so freaking stuck. I just want to bang my head off a wall. I am so not coping with this right now. That is where resistance is overpowering you. When you need transformation and you're stuck, there is a part of you that's holding on to fear. So your job is to figure out what that fear is. Rather than internalizing, oh, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I can't do this, I can't do that. It's time to flip the switch. And flip the switch to, what can I learn from this? What do I need to explore with this? How can I achieve this? When you change your perception of what's happening and you take on an educational mindset of what can I learn from this, that's when you get to change everything. So, with your learning brain on, your openness to create change with ease, and an ability to say, I'm ready to listen, let's dive into today's episode to help you transform. Okay, so I've got a few questions and there's a few things that I want you to just really connect with at the moment. But before we get started, it's really important to get grounded. So with your feet firmly on the floor, I want you to just take in some lovely deep breaths. So deep breath in, number 1, and exhale. Okay. Deep breath number 2, breathing in and exhale. Feel your feet firmly on the floor. Notice your breath. Is it short? Is it deep? Is it restricted? What's happening there? Just be aware of you in your body, in your own skin, in your own mind. And then I've got a question that only you can answer. So I want you to open your mind to this question. Are you still doing what everyone tells you to do? Are you doing what your partner tells you to do? Are you doing what your friends are telling you to do? Are you still doing what your parents are telling you to do? Are you still following guidance that doesn't match up for you? This is a massive transformational shift that you can have today when you open your mindset to looking at what you are doing. Who are you truly listening to? Are you listening to everyone else and following their guidance and their expertise? Are you actually tuning into your own voice, your own wisdom, feeling into what feels right for you. This is one of the biggest blocks that many people suffer with when it comes to abundance and reaching goals. As a coach myself, my role is not to give people the answers. My role is to help women unlock the answers themselves. I guide them to the questions and I help them unlock the door. But sometimes we have to get out of our own way first. So if you are listening to what everyone else is telling you to do and you're still struggling to reach your goals, it's time for your own inner transformation. It's time for you to listen to your voice within. How do you want to achieve success? What does that feel like? How can you shift easily without all the stress, the frustration? So it's really simple. When you tune into your heart and you ask the question, am I still doing what everyone else is telling me to do? If you get a yes, then you know you can change that. If you get a no, then you can celebrate that you are acting in alignment. Okay? Number 2. What's your biggest pain point in your life and business when it comes to achieving goals and success? What is the one pain that you've got? When you stop avoiding the biggest pain and you start focusing on the biggest pain and learning ways to overcome it, again, you're going to have an amazing transformation. And it's going to be so magnificently abundant. You're going to kick yourself and say, oh my gosh, why didn't I do this sooner? Learning about the pains that you hold inside give you the key to unlocking the door. Some people don't know what their biggest pains are. Some people aren't aware that they can make change happen. Some people don't believe they can overcome the pain. That's when they get help. But if you are completely unaware of your biggest pain point that's holding you back, that's keeping you stuck, that's locking you in a mindset and belief system that's no longer working for you, then how can you change that? Amazing food for thought, right? So number 3. Open your heart now, being really honest with yourself. What do you feel you can't change? Why do you feel you can't change it? What beliefs are showing up for you? What disempowering thoughts are entering your mind as you say, I can't change this? What do you need to help you overcome this massive hurdle that's kept you stuck in a loop for years and years on end? When you know that, you can transform. So sit with that. Write it down. Make a note. Do whatever it is that you need to do, because you can change it. I sat with a client in one session and she said, Vicky, I've been holding on to this problem for 57 years. I said, okay, let's work with it. Within 30 minutes, she had released that wound. She was liberated because she had chosen to say enough is enough. So sometimes you need to think, how long has this been a problem in my life? And, do I really need to just accept it? Or are there ways for me to overcome it? When you get into that growth mindset, you open up a doorway that unlocks unlimited possibilities, opportunities, experiences in a life, a business you once only dreamt of. So you have to take the leap. You have to be prepared to take the leap of faith. Whether it's just exploring the answers, whether it's just opening that heart and saying, I'm so ready for this. Or whether it's saying, okay, for the next week I'm going to do some journaling, or for the next week I'm going to do some EFT, or for the next week I'm going to just do some meditation and listen to my heart. What action can you take to take that leap of faith, to face your fear and do it anyway? Taking that leap will empower you to change all the things you once thought were impossible. It's your time now. Reclaim your power. You can also be the woman in biz who reclaims her power, who transforms her life and her business now. I'd love to hear how you're going to move forward today. Click the mic. Join my community. Whatever it is that you feel you need, let's talk. Let's help you answer those questions. Step into your power and be who you truly are.